summary of the essential question. China has been promoting this idea of one country, two systems, which isn't working real well in Hong Kong at this point, as you can see. Basically, for Taiwanese, one country, two systems is a dead issue. I've yet to meet somebody here that thinks it's a really good idea, especially recently. But the PRC has said that reunification is inevitable. That's the word they use. By force if necessary. Taiwan, the growing majority of Taiwanese believe that Taiwan is already an independent nation. That it is, and it is. I mean, I would be frank with you. It is an independent nation. It has its own democratic elections, its own currency, its own foreign policy, its own military, and so on, its own territory. By any definition of the word, Taiwan is a nation. It's ridiculous to assert it's not a nation. But most Taiwanese would support the idea of status quo, which means that we're not going to rock the boat. We're not going to formally declare the independent Republic of Taiwan, because that might be cause for China to attack Taiwan. However, we're not going to reunify with China either, because that's not appealing. That's not an option we want. So most Taiwanese favor this idea that we'll just kind of keep things the way they are right now, and in the future we'll figure things out. Maybe things will change in China, who knows. But the DPP, which is the Green Party, basically believes that Taiwan inevitably someday will become a completely independent country, independent of China. The KMT, the Blue Party, basically believes that someday, maybe under a different system in China, Taiwan and China will reunify. Maybe when the communists are not there anymore or something. But that's the basic philosophical difference. Although most Taiwanese today, I think, feel that, okay, we're an independent country now, the Republic of China on Taiwan, and that's who we are. Now the U.S., of course, under the Taiwan Relations Act, has said the U.S. will consider any effort to determine the future of Taiwan by other than peaceful means a threat to the peace and stability of the Western Pacific area and a grave concern to the United States. So this is where the U.S. stands and continues to stand in relationship to Taiwan. Next. The essential question, of course, is where do we go from here? And I do believe that Taiwan is becoming very good at using what we call soft power to promote itself around the world. Not necessarily diplomatic. They don't have the diplomatic relations, but Taiwan has done a lot of things that are very positive to expand Taiwan's influence and positive image and democratic values to other countries around the world. And I think that's where the United States is actually increasingly starting to recognize that Taiwan is a valued partner and ally in the Indo-Pacific region for that. Taiwan, of course, some of you are involved in this directly, but Taiwan needs to maintain a very strong military. And so this is obviously Taiwan uses soft power, but also maintains hard power to protect itself against China. And it's tough because, as you know, China's military spending and growth is going through the roof. But Taiwan needs to maintain a credible defense against China, basically to make China think twice about attacking Taiwan.